The year is AD 2022, and humanity has done an excellent job at running the world into the ground with garbage. And what's the solution when too much garbage overhauls the Earth? Just send that shit out to outer space. When that becomes a problem, send the trash even further out to the sun and let the sun incarcerate it, or even Jupiter. At this point, it's been almost 40 years that this has been the procedure going on, and it's to the point now where travel via space is being inhibited due to the amount of waste. Now, rumor has it that the European descendants, or the yellow men also, were responsible for why the Earth in the first place is in the state it's in now. And right off the bat in the anime, you could tell this setting is based on a post-apocalyptic world on some level. Quickly, the anime goes into space, but yeah, it has that nomad renegade type of energy that comes off with the initial characters. Anyways, the gist of the issue in this story is that there's still people sneaking in the back door to dump on the sun, which has heightened the amount of solar flare, which obviously wouldn't do too good for the Earth and the remaining civilization located there. This is where the ecological police and their objective to cease the actions going on against the space and Earth's best interest comes in. Now, coming back to what I said about the racist thing, which was responsible for the issues with the trash, there's a very heavy sense of segregation sometimes in this anime, where the Japanese are at odds with the whites, and then there's like what's clearly supposed to be black people. Sometimes this was more on Earth, and some of these characters openly say things like, "You Japanese this," or "You yellows that." And this offers a different perspective for what easily would have been a generic, boring space political story without it. Now, even though this anime is more about sustainability and preservation as opposed to war, these characters still end up fighting each other in their spacecrafts over the environmental issues, and this element of the anime is handled not in a way I would complain about. The action actually kept my interest alive, as in, these type of anime I'm usually hit with a big wave of ADHD. I don't think I really need to say much about the art and animation. I think you could see for yourself how poor and mediocre they are. So you really need to just come into this expecting nothing really. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't. And the story is really going to be the deciding factor if you do or not, because the characters are really truly forgettable in this anime. There comes a point towards the end of the anime where things get pretty cerebral, as there's a standoff close to the location where most of the garbage ends up, and these characters start to get into the philosophy in terms of why they're fighting, and of course, or at least it tries to do that. But of course, the garbage crisis, and I found that to make it all worth it because the story is really only 30 minutes and doesn't really give you a chance, like I said, with the characters to build a solid connection and even to connect with the world as a whole that this is in, this alternate take on the universe. Is it kind of on the side of crying and preaching environmentalism, to be honest? Oh yeah, but it's fine. Even though you get good action with this one, you're still probably better off. What am I saying? You are most definitely better off just watching something like Planet Test. Like the video, comment down below what y'all want to see next. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Anime back when.